We begin in Finland, where Prime Minister Sanna Marin has conceded defeat in the parliamentary election. The right-wing opposition National Coalition Party won with 20.7% of the vote. Leader Petteri Orpo says he will work to form a coalition government. The Finns, a right-wing populist party, came second with 20.1%, while the governing Social Democrats won 19.9%. Rory Challands reports.
Smiling and seemingly at ease for the selfies, but Sanna Marin's political star has fallen. Finland's Prime Minister gathered with supporters at her election headquarters as ballot results came in and showed her Social Democrats slipping behind the right-wing National Coalition Party and the Finns Party. Shortly after, she conceded defeat. The Sanna Marin era is coming to an end. NCP leader Petteri Orpo is on track to be the one assembling a new coalition government.
I'm very happy because these results it's very strong, and we have very good campaign, and I think that in election day today we have got more votes, and I'm quite sure that we can keep our lead. New Prime Minister? Let's see, but hope so. Thank you.
The National Coalition Party and the nationalists of Riikka Purra's Finns Party have both benefited from worries about the economy. Living costs are surging and Finland is teetering into a recession. With her youth and progressive politics, Sanna Marin has been popular among young moderates at home and abroad. Marin has presided over Finland's biggest geopolitical transition in decades, applying to join NATO in response to neighbouring Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Last year, opponents were quick to jump on a leaked video of her drinking and partying with friends, saying she wasn't fit to govern. Marin was cleared of wrongdoing, but arguably criticism of her government's public spending hit her more than the hedonism scandal did.
For me, I'm burdened by the economics. Actually, we take too much debt, I think. I wish we would have a welfare state still in 20 years' time, but with the current expenditures and debt taking, I'm worried about how we can afford the welfare state in the future.
I know Sanna Marin is very popular and she's done great. Most of the Finns also think that she did an amazing job with the coronavirus, but maybe we have to look at new crises that we have, and some of us still believe that she does a very good job, but other people want something new.
Having become the world's youngest Prime Minister at 34, Sanna Marin will be an ex-Prime Minister at 37. Rory Challands, Al Jazeera.
Well, Kristiina Kokko is the party secretary for Finland's National Coalition Party. She joins us from Helsinki. Thank you very much for being on Al Jazeera. First of all, congratulations on your win. You now get to form a coalition. So which way are you going to go, with the Finns on the far right or with the Social Democrats?
Well, that's the one thing that we see when the coming weeks are coming. So it's been an amazing election night. We just won, and we won 10 more seats. So it was a great night, and now we are. Next thing is to focus to get government ready. So it's going to be a very exciting week ahead.
Any indication at this point in time on which way you think the party will go?
Well, it's too early to say anything about that. So our Prime Minister candidate, Petteri Orpo, will lead the negotiations, and it's going to be a tight negotiation in any cases. So that's something that we don't know yet.
OK. As we heard in the story just earlier, the economy was one of the driving issues of this election. How is the NCP going to tackle, a potential looming recession and the rising cost of living?
Yeah, Finnish people were very concerned about state debt and all the economical issues, and now it's our shot to try to balance the public economy and also be sure that people can have afford living. So we need, of course, growth as well as maybe some cuts.
OK. Well, what does your win mean for Ukraine and Finland's NATO bid?
Well, NATO membership is a huge thing to Finland, of course, and we are looking it forward very, very glad. But of course, the situation in Ukraine is still horrible, and we are trying to give every support to Ukraine that we can.
OK, so there shouldn't be any difference from the previous administration to your government in terms of support to Ukraine?
No, not at all. That's something that we all share here in Finland. All the political parties are very favor of supporting Ukraine.
With such a close race between the three major parties, less than 1% difference between all three, how difficult do you think it's going to be to unite the country? And what sort of mandate does it give your party?
Well, we got quite strong mandate, but of course, there were a very tight race, and the parties are quite close each other. So, of course, that's something that we should take. We should thought very carefully out, but I don't think that's not going to be any kind of a problem, because in Finland we are very used to have a lot of different kind of parties in the same government, so it's quite common here.
OK, just finally, on Sanna Marin, how do you think that she will be remembered as a leader? There was some horrific times, COVID and war in Ukraine. Probably she will be remembered for those. OK, thank you so much for joining us on Al Jazeera. That is Kristiina Kokko, the party secretary for Finland's National Coalition Party. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.